I used to be skeptical about mediums until this happened. A few years ago, I had an experience that honestly still sits in the back of my mind. I was working at a warehouse and became friends with a newer coworker around my age. Let's call her Kate. Most of the warehouse was older women, so the few of us in our 20s naturally became our own little group. Over time, Kate and I got closer and started hanging out outside of work. One night at her apartment, she asked me if I believed in psychics or the paranormal. I told her I was open-minded but skeptical towards mediums and such. She then told me she could prove it to me. She pulled out tarot cards and asked to hold the bracelet I wore every day. Before starting, she explained that the women in her family supposedly all had different abilities. Her grandmother claimed she could see full entities after people passed. Her mother supposedly could touch someone and know how a person died. Kate said her ability was more like sensing things past the veil. At first, I honestly thought it sounded ridiculous. She started doing the reading and told me she sensed someone attached to me, but not in a harmful way. Then she started describing this person. Not blood-related. Deeply cared for me, very maternal energy, like a grandmother figure. I didn't react much because none of it really fit. I never knew my biological grandparents. Then she suddenly stopped and said, "It starts with a C. Cecilia?" At that point, I started paying attention. Then she goes, "I'm getting the last name too. Findlay? Cecilia Findlay." I genuinely froze. I had never told her, or really anyone, about my first foster family. There was nothing online connecting me to them either. But my foster grandmother's name was Cecilia Findlay, and everyone called her Gran. Kate then told me that since Gran had passed, she still worried about me and wanted to make sure I was okay. That hit me hard because Gran was the main reason. I stayed in that foster home for 9 years, instead of being moved again. She was the only person there who truly cared about me. To this day, I still don't know how to explain it. So I'm curious, have any of you had experiences with mediums, psychics, that genuinely made you question things? Or do you think there's always another explanation? Please like and follow.